Hey Arthur,
Okay.
how are
Well,
you today?
feeling good, feeling good. Even
So,
heavy massage yesterday.
yeah, very good, very good. So you joined the program very quickly. We're gonna go over that in the next video, but you keep losing weight. You joined the program in the worst time of the year in like November, and then you continue losing weight. I want to record that on a separate video just to show your progress. But today, we have this call because we decided that you want to do a detox. And I do have a detox plan, and I wanted to show you very quickly, share that, explain a little bit what products to use to support detox. Products really is vitamins, nothing else, vitamins and fibers. So I wanted to share that in a chat. There is a link, but I actually want to go over everything and explain the products. Here we go, and the program on its own. So very quickly, if we're going to talk about program first, it's program is inside your meal plan. I did change your meal plan a little bit, and I can show you right here. This is your profile, right? So what I did today, because I knew you're going to be doing the program, I added this here in the meal plan section, right? So it's there. So you don't have to look for the PDF. And then later, after we finish this, we're gonna change that to regular meal plan. So there's a basic description, okay, 28-day program. It's really, that the concept of the program is the keto, is really get your body into the state when it's burning fat, internal, well, external and internal, visceral fat and regular fat and then visceral fat. So improving all basically functions, speeding up metabolism. Of course, everybody is asking me, am I going to lose weight on that? Am I going to lose weight? How much weight I'm going to lose? And I tell them, listen, think about this program. It is not a not a weight loss program. This is the program to improve your metabolism, your overall, system, functionality, your sleep, your energy, your recovery, and in the process, because the way you're eating, you're gonna be losing body fat. Not so much weight as like we don't want you to lose weight from muscles. Body fat, it's fine. External and then hopefully visceral fat. It's all depending on how much fat somebody's gonna carry, in them. So as far as the products, very quickly, this is Activize is vitamin B complex. So there's a short description with every product, so you can see this is not an energy drink, right? It could improve your focus, your energy, how you feel, but this is basically a vitamin B and vitamin C, right? Promoting you having good energy during the program because lots of stuff we're not going to be getting from food. So you need to supplement that with vitamins. So you can read the description, a little bit. I tell people that this sometimes can even, maybe replace a second or third cup of coffee if they're drinking coffee. Maybe sometime in the afternoon. It does have a little bit of caffeine in it, but again, this on its own may and should improve oxygenation. So you may feel a little tingling in your skin. So some people freaked out, like, oh my God, my skin is burning. What's going on? It just improved oxygenation, right? Now, the second one is the basic. It's a fiber, prebiotics, and probiotics. So many products, here in US, they either have probiotics and they don't have prebiotics. So this has both in one, and vitamin C and selenium. So This is basically to provide fiber, since during the program, you will not have lots of fiber from foods, especially not in the first week, right?
Mhm.
Uh, then the third one, this is one of my favorite products. It's called Restorate. Is regeneration, better sleep and recovery. Is vitamin D, calcium, iron, and other essential minerals, right? And you see that those minerals promote healthy bones, teeth, skin, nails, and nervous system. So I did have people on the program, and they made that comment like, "Wow, my hair it looks so much better. My nails looking so much better. What's going on?" It's just what's going on. You're getting boost of those minerals, So it could be possible. For me, sleep was the main thing. How this improved my sleep and also recovery. I do lots of active stuff, kiteboarding, paddleboarding, and I felt like, oh my God, this my recovery is amazing, even between workout sessions day to day. So this is my favorite product, the vitamin. Then we have amino acids, right? It's for muscular recovery, and there's lots of amino acids on the market. So many times people ask me, can I use something else? And I say, yeah, sure, you can use it. It's just I just know this product is really good. It's all made in Germany. They have their own factory. There's no cross contamination. Products usually in Europe, they have way higher standard than here in US. And on the top of that, they had to be tested by FDA to be approved in US. So it's a kind of like it's a funny thing that the products are higher standard and quality there. They still have to go through FDA approval.
Of
So
course.
which is good for us. We know. And this is again, this is yeah, I want to say this is my favorite product. Again, it's a really nice tea. It's the tea is all herbs, right? Is all herbs, is not caffeinated tea. This is not a caffeinated tea. It's all natural ingredients. Uh, Promotes faster metabolism and supports weight loss. And I like to make it's a loose tea, so you see lots of that stuff from herbs and also fruits. So I like to have 1.5 liter kettle with the strainer with the basket, and
Mhm.
then I basically pour water all the way up. So I know I have 1.5 liter, and then either you prefer to drink this warm or cold. I keep it in the fridge, and then often I would mix the tea with active ice in the morning, or then with Restorate in the evening. So I'll be probably drinking tea maybe 3 to 4 times a day during the program. And even outside the program, I still use tea. It just feels like your body, it helps digestive process too. So, so this is like a quick breakdown of the products. Now, the company suggests that you will get 4 packs of Activize, Restorate, and 4 packs of tea. 1 pack of amino acids, one pack of basics. We're talking about four
So
containers, right? 4 containers,
each one for each week.
each
That's
one for each week. Now I found some people felt like, you know what, maybe I don't need so much Activize. And I would tell them, listen, like you could probably do less Activize. That's what basically company suggests based on researching. They did big research. This is research done in between Germany and Scandinavian countries. So the scientists they work on that for I don't know how many years, but they figure out your body needs this much to sustain the whole program. So again, it gets a little expensive, when you get all this, but I believe the program really is like eye opener to lots of people. Beside them getting really good results, like amazing results, it's also kind of like an eye opener for them to be like, wow, I can get those results in 4 weeks. So going forward in my life, I can apply 1 week of that program to cleanse from holidays, vacations, Christmas parties, or whatever it is. If you're not committing to like, hey, let me do 4 week again, maybe you do, 1 week or 10 days or 2 weeks just to restore the balance. So if you keep gaining weight during holidays, you do, the cell reset and then you're getting back down. So now you're maintaining that level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so I feel like for that purpose, this is really cheap. This is really cheap as an experience and actually having a knowledge what to do, right? To how to counterbalance your body and your life. So you're not gaining weight, and then 5 years later you say, "Hey, I'm 60 pounds overweight. What do I do now?" So so anyway, so this is the formula. And again, you could start with whatever, definitely one of each here is going to be good for 1 month. I would say 40s minimum, maybe five. And then you could start with the whole thing. And I still take those supplements now, even that I'm not doing cell reset. I take them as a support in my daily life. Better sleep, better recovery, having good energy when I go paddleboarding and feeling good. I don't want to maybe drink coffee and feel acidy. So I'll take this for a little extra energy boost. So this is the breakdown. There is some tips over here I came up. I took the original document, which was about 70 pages, and it was written by scientists. And I thought, you know what? I don't think my clients they want to read that. And maybe you do. Maybe I'll send you the original copy. But I found like most people were really trying to get like the most basic tips, most basic tips. So this is what I have here, and I just try to make this like super easy and simple, right?
Mhm.
So we can go over quickly, but preparing your food, right? Preparing your food, preparing your tea, having a pitcher, preparing everything ahead, so you don't wake up in the morning and think, "Oh, what am I doing? I don't have food prepared. I don't have tea. I don't have time to do that. Let me go to work." And then you go to work and you end up eating food from the deli, right? And this program is not for somebody who doesn't want to cook their own meals for 30 days. Okay? Or if you do get food somewhere, you want to make sure that you know that this is from like a good source. So so be aware that if you're gonna do the program, you don't want to be unprepared and go to the city and be like, hey, you go to the deli, let me get some eggs. Yeah, you can do that in emergency, but like those eggs, they're not gonna be, they're not gonna be good quality eggs. They're not gonna be organic eggs, right? Maybe if you're gonna some, fried product is gonna be bad oils, right? Maybe the whole concept is to have clean food, right? As much as you can, you do it yourself, so you're controlling what you're eating, pretty much. How are you feeling about this so far?
Seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem I will have with the coffee.
So, listen. The program says no coffee, but the thing is, if you're gonna have black coffee in the morning, black coffee, maybe try to stay away from the sugar at least for the
Oh,
first
I don't use sugar at all, but
first week of two. Stay away from milk. I mean, the concept right now, this is not forever, right? This program
yeah.
is to get you back into balance stage. This is not something where you do and you say, hey, do this for the rest of your life. So I have an analogy is you're signing yourself to a rehab. Okay, let's say you have problems
Yes.
drinking and you say, hey, listen, for 30 days, I'm gonna go to rehab. So the first question you're asking when you walk there, when can I have a drink? No, you don't do that. You're signing yourself for 30 days. That's it, right? And again, what you're gonna do down, going forward, like you want to stabilize. So The key for this is to have everything prepared, right? Have everything prepared. So prepare the grocery, prepare the food, make your, make everything ahead, right? And make the times to eat your meals, right? Eat your meals slowly, right? Give yourself time to take the tea, activize, and aminos together. Okay, you have already all this inside your program, right? So you can go ahead and you can go through the program, very uh, very carefully. Uh, so this is basically meal preparation, right? I added this myself. Lots of that stuff I added myself because the program was made in Europe, so they don't mention organic food and all that stuff. And I felt like here in US you have to think about that too. If you're going to the store, get organic food from, from a good store that you again you know it's organic, it's clean, right? Uh very quick advice over here on the workouts, right? This is where you don't want to do maybe high intensity program. I had people on my program and they were doing totally fine. They did my kind of workout, bend, stability, core, glutes, no problem. Uh, I would advise, not to do anything intense. You don't want to do sprints. You don't want to do CrossFit, anything which is highly anaerobic, right? Because for your body, it takes a little time to convert that energy from fat. For some people, I found like it was way easier that they had it down. I tried the program, I had no problem with energy, but some people were really struggling, especially maybe in the first days where the body starts switching from sugar, from carbs into fat. Some people had really rough time. So no high intensity exercise. If you obviously feel like extremely weak, then no exercises. Maybe have an apple with you, that occasionally if you feel like, wow, I'm really weak, like maybe I'm gonna pass out, then you have a bite of apple just to have a little bit of shot of sugar if you have to, or blueberries, some low glycemic fruits, right? So, if you find yourself, when you're going out and eating, look at the menu ahead, make smart choices, blah, blah, blah. Don't freak out when you're messing up. But again, the goal is to really do it to get maximum results. Now, do's and don'ts. Here you go. Blah, blah, blah. Don't fry your food, right? Uh, if you must, have 1 cup. Here we go. Uh, try not to drink too much as you're eating, right? Eat slowly and don't gulp too much water. So if you see on the program there is a drink like a restaurant before your meal,
Mhm.
right? And not during. Uh, it's a questionable topic because some doctors say don't drink too much during the meals because you may be diluting the stomach acids and digestion is not that great. Then some sources say, oh, it's not a problem to drink. But like gulping glasses of water during as you're eating, it may not be greatest idea. But again, this is my experience. Some studies they say do it, some studies say don't do it. So of course, if you need a little sip of water, that's fine. What they saying is don't drink too much as you eating. Drink prior to that. This is important. Chew your food slowly, right? Even they give you 32 times per bite of food. They probably time it with the stopwatch. It's German Scandinavian. So don't have fluids 15 minutes before and after. You can use spices, right? Don't use any too much salt during the program or no salt, but other spices like peppers and like herbs is fine. Um, have if you have teas, decaffeinated teas, broil your food. Have cold meals. You know what they say? If you have cold meals, your body needs to spend more energy to heat them. But like, if that's a deal breaker, just have a warm meal. I told several clients, listen, they told me I cannot eat cold food, so just warm it up, and then basically have all the source of proteins, right? So this is the white day. It's pretty much your proteins, right? And 4 meals. You have the whole list over here.
What is about the salt? No salt at all.
So they want your body to get rid of the sodium, to sodium to go away. But then again, remember, this is only during the program. And then after the program, you introduce healthy salts.
So how you get microelements?
So you get stuff from the vitamins, and I guess they when they did the study, they figure out, okay, let's not bring any salt in during the program, and then you're reintroducing salt. We can look into that in a original, in the original program and dig a little deeper. But I just wanted to finish this quickly before getting in deep into any subject, like small subject. So how to choose your food: chicken, turkey, seafood. Again, organic, right? No can, just fresh. It's really talking about real foods, fresh foods, organic foods. And this is your basic meal plan, right? For breakfast, have, 3 amino acids. Then you can mix tea with active ice, right? Then in 15, 20 minutes, you have 2 eggs. I told some
So,
people, listen, if 2 eggs is not enough, boil 4 to 5 eggs, have 2 full eggs and extra egg whites, or maybe even 3 eggs, right?
so-
So I'm not putting carb on that. This is just suggested, amount. 15, 20 minutes, you have restored with the water.
but okay. So this amino plus T plus active ice, it's combined. It's in a one.
So think about this. I make tea. I already have tea in the kettle. I put half of the cup, half of the glass of tea,
Mm-hmm.
fill it out the rest with the water, so you have full glass.
Mm-hmm.
I put active ice inside, mix it up, and then I
Okay.
have 3 pills and drink. That's it.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
it
So,
simple.
okay. So the active ice is powder, then tea, whatever bag, and
Active ice is powder, and these are pills. So I take 3 pills, drink water. Don't drink when you take active ice. Don't drink the whole thing at once. Take several sips, because sometimes when people drink too much, the oxygenation the oxygen goes into your blood right away. They're getting really warm and hot, so they freak out. So I would say take at least a
but
minute.
that's good in the morning.
It's good. It's good. I personally I like it, So
Okay.
you figure out. Just maybe have like one third, one third, one third in like 2 minutes, right? So this is your first meal. Second meal, again, you may make again full glass, right? You have tea in a glass, some water. You can put this pack. This is powder, and this is powder. So you can mix it up, everything into one glass. So you have one glass. That's all you do. One glass, you mix it up. Then you have source of proteins, either chicken or fish or seafood. Okay, it's your choice.
So no red meals.
This is just a photo of chicken, but you can have this or this here. You can mix it and
Oh,
match.
so
Okay,
there is a red meal.
so mix and match, right? Then again, you have restaurants. So it's the same sequence. And now here is the same sequence as meal number one. Okay. And then there is the same sequence as meal number. This is so I told many people to actually maybe the last, if they don't want too much active ice, to get rid of this active ice before going to bed. If they feel like, wow, I have so much energy, I don't need more energy, right? So if this is your meal, like around maybe 6 p.m., right?
Hmm.
You may just skip active ice, and you make this drink and have half before, half after. Okay. So green days, this will be a week 2, 3, 4. It's basically the same thing as you had before, but now you're adding greens. So you have the same chicken, turkey, fish, right? You're adding greens, right? You're adding greens, and the sequence is identical. Make sense?
Hmm.
Same thing, same spacing, about 3 hours. Uh, we have 4 meals over here, but lots of people they would tell me they were too full, too full. So I told them do 3 meals, 1, 2, 3. You see what I mean? 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna do three.
So I may do the another plan where I'm actually erasing one of the meals. So if you had 3 meals every 3 hours, would be let's say 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Boom. Also between this meal and then next day, we're doing major fasting, right? So you are used to it. You do fasting. You were doing actually 2 meals a day. So for you, 3 meals would be an upgrade.
I did hardcore one.
Yeah. So okay. So this is basically this is it. And like I said, during the green days, try to you're adding greens. You're keeping the same formula. Uh,
But is there any amount how much
so
I can add it?
so you don't want to go crazy with like you don't want to have 3 plates of greens, but you could, if you're really struggling. But we're talking about also like a salad, and spinach and kale, right? So maybe adding cucumber and green peppers. Try to stay away from red stuff yet. Red peppers, tomatoes. So try to stay, with green stuff. If you have to, if you're really struggling, you can just put half of the tomato just to get a flavor. That's not a big deal. Again, the key is to be able to do this and not to have something where you say, "Hey, I can't do this because the meals are cold. I can't do this because I cannot add radish or tomato." So if that's something which is going to go get you through the program, then do it. You know. Other than that, do you have any questions?
Um, okay. How this goes with the exercises? There is any rules?
So you have a program. Okay, you have a program. So you are here on my program. So you're gonna be you can make comments, right? Like as we communicate inside the program, like I can adjust the intensity. If you tell me, "Hey, wow, the first week I'm just so weak. I can handle this, right? Intensity. I feel lightheaded." I can easily adjust your exercises and take it back to corrective, right? You could do less reps. You could do less sets, and you can move slower. So remember how we started your program: first week, second week, third week, and it was very mild. It was bends only, right? It was very low intensity. You will go back to that kind of style of training, right? I don't have to explain a lot because you already know, you know the exercises. You started in November, so we already know, everything about training at this point. So for somebody who doesn't know, I would say don't do anything. For somebody who hasn't done any training until that point, I would say do the program without exercising, try just walking. All my clients who were on my program did the bends, no problem. Everybody was fine. Again, there's no high intensity stuff. There's no jumping. There's no lifting heavy weights. So you really want to stay away with that kind of volume.
Okay.
I'm going to stop the share right now. You have any questions? Any more?
Uh,
And getting data on your program will be crucial. Like we did before, we got your body fat measurement scale. You're doing this all the time, so that's not an issue.
yeah.
We,
Only
we're gonna we're gonna be able to see also like where is the weight coming off. And that's the thing is I even spotted some of my clients in England, they were losing so much weight, but then I spotted they were losing muscles. So I reached out to them and say, "Hey, what's going on? Why are you losing muscles?" "Oh, I only eat one meal because I'm not hungry." And
oh
actually, you do need to eat to basically promote that your body's not burning muscles, right?
Okay, so
So
okay, my question is because I'm already taking vitamins and some supplements,
yeah,
so I need to stop it.
you need to stop everything that you take and you just take those vitamins because this is basically providing you with everything. Now, if we feel like, okay, he's not getting enough fiber, then you can boost the basic to two packs a day.
Okay,
Right? And other than that, if you feel like, like you take active ice for energy, and that should be enough. Sometimes, like I said, people even tell me like, wow, I feel like I have all this focus and energy. I'll tell them, don't take the last one. Skip the last active ice.
okay, so
But other than that, you're getting all the vitamins, the whole entire palette of vitamins and fibers you're getting from those.
okay, so this coffee thing, I can I drink before everything first thing in the morning, or it's better after?
So if you ask me, so try not to mix.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you're gonna have a coffee, right? And then you're gonna have active ice. Maybe don't have the whole pack of active ice. So
Oh,
so take the pack of active ice, put it in a bottle, and if you have coffee, have half of that bottle. And maybe don't have it right after. So if you just had a coffee, don't drink active ice 1 minute after you had coffee. You
okay,
know
so
what I mean?
it's raised the blood pressure.
You may have too much caffeine.
Okay.
So
Oh,
have coffee and then split the active ice, right? So if you have one pack of active ice in a bottle, then maybe have half of that afterwards.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
And I didn't tell you that.
no, no, no. Because I do first thing in the morning. It's actually
Yeah,
it's a what hydrogen water with salt. So
yeah,
stop this, and then I drink coffee, and then I eat.
yeah.
Now, okay, I need to.
So listen, if you had a little bit of sea salt or whatever salt you're using, uh
Magic.
maybe the first week don't take it. Maybe the first week because really the whole concept is to get rid of sodium and start cleansing the organs. So you know,
Okay.
maybe later, maybe second week, you could do that. But again, like if you follow the protocols, they would say for 30 days, no salt on no fried foods. But I had people on the program who told me I have to have an omelet. I cannot eat eggs like this anymore. Right. So
Ah,
again, so I told them, listen, you have those like nice frying pans where you use almost no oil. So take like a little spray, little baby spray, make yourself nice omelet with spinach, right?
mhm.
And mushrooms. And then after they told me like, wow, this is great. Now I can make three different omelets. I can do this forever. So good. So we found a way for them to be able to sustain that. Do you know what I mean? I just don't. I rather see people doing something like maybe we could say cheat,
Mhm.
cheat a little bit, but complete the program versus say, hey, I gotta quit. I can't do this anymore. I cannot. I had a client who told me, why am I eating chicken every day, 3 times a day? I said, why are you eating chicken? There's so many different variations. If we got a menu book, okay, or if we got you a chef, he could make you so many recipes from proteins that you probably would not eat the same recipe for a week, right? So just get a little creative so it doesn't feel boring. But again, for me, I was fine. I'm okay with boring. Some people,
Me neither.
some people are not okay with boring.
I,
So
I got used to one individual